Damaris Herrera sat quietly at the elegant Mother's Day brunch in the upscale downtown restaurant, her hands folded over the linen napkin. The table was crowded with family and friends, her son Evan, his wife Sarah, Sarah's parents Edward and Francis, Evan's business partner Daniel, and a handful of country club acquaintances. Crystal glasses clinked, laughter rang out, then Evan leaned forward, his voice cutting through the chatter like a knife. "Failure. You're a loser." Sarah smirked beside him, her platinum hair gleaming under the chandeliers. The words hung in the air, meant to humiliate the poor old widow everyone pitied. Guests shifted awkwardly, but no one intervened. Damaris didn't flinch. She looked small in her thrift store dress, silver hair pinned back simply. Just the dependent grandmother they'd been supporting with a measly $500 a month. In her purse lay a slim gold envelope. She slid it across the glass table with deliberate calm. Sarah snatched it, scoffing. "What's this? Another sad plea for attention?" Damaris's voice was ice. "Evan, explain to your wife why your $10,000 monthly allowance ends in 5 minutes." Evan froze, fork midway to his mouth. "Explain to Edward and Francis why their $2 million mansion and the 3 Mercedes in the garage vanish before dessert." Sarah's wineglass slipped, shattering red across the cloth. "And Daniel, tell him why Herrera Construction, the company you boast about building, dies tonight." Panic rippled. Evan paled. "Mom, you have nothing. We send you money to survive." Damaris rose slowly, every eye on her. "Meet the real me." She opened the envelope. Deeds, titles, bank records. Proof she owned it all. 80% of the company, the house, the cars, funneled secretly through trusts and shells. She'd played poor to test them. They'd failed spectacularly. 6 months earlier, Damaris had decided to vanish into the role they expected. At 64, she lived modestly in a rundown Oakwood bungalow, driving a rattling old VW, buying flea market clothes. Her real life? A $15 million fortune after her husband's death, a penthouse in the financial district, luxury she hid to watch her family's true colors. Sundays at the Beacon Heights mansion were rituals of condescension. Evan, 32, in tailored suits bragged about his success. Sarah, 38, Botox fresh, flaunted designer everything. They'd seat Damaris on rickety chairs, serve her on chipped plates, dismiss her opinions. "We struggle to send your $500, Mom. Be grateful." Humiliations escalated. Sarah tossed Damaris's homemade cakes in the trash. Evan lectured on their expenses, pool, cars, spa, while hinting her allowance strained them. They invited friends to gawk at the brave old lady scraping by, assigned her chores, banished her to a corner folding chair. Then the plot. Sunset Gardens Retirement Community. A brochure of luxury, but text Damaris photographed from Sarah's phone revealed the truth. A dump to isolate her, declare her incompetent, seize her savings. Evan forged documents to sell her house for pennies. She fought back quietly. Lawyer Mark Vance updated trusts. P.I. Arthur Miller dug up debts. Evan's $200K in cards, Sarah's $150K in treatments. The company, her money, her contracts. Hidden mics captured plans to drug her into compliance. Mother's Day was showdown. As Sarah toasted Damaris's new chapter in the home, Damaris struck. Documents spread like evidence in court. Recordings played, Sarah calling her a stupid old hag to medicate into a zombie. Evan begged. Sarah wailed. Daniel slumped. Guests recorded the meltdown. In minutes, transfers stopped. Eviction notices issued. Company seized. 3 months later, Damaris sipped coffee on her penthouse terrace, city sprawling below. Herrera Construction thrived under new management. She founded the Invisible Women Foundation, aiding abused elders. Yoga, tango, art classes, life reclaimed. Evan called once, humbled in a cheap apartment, Saragon. Any chance to rebuild? She forgave, but trust earned slowly. At 64, Damaris wasn't the loser. She was the empire they'd never seen coming.